What up, what up? Another day in the fucking books, bruh. It's fucking Thursday. Friday Junior, bro. Tomorrow, it's Friday, fam. So, I don't know. For whatever reason, I thought today was Wednesday. I think I'm just... Either one, I'm really not paying attention to what the fuck's going on, or two, I don't know. I don't think there's a second option. But, solid ass fucking day, man. I hit the gym this morning. I was kind of on a limited time crunch. I really wanted to get a video in, but it didn't work out that way. I was kind of on a serious time crunch. I had 45, 50 minutes. So just to give everyone a rundown of what I actually did, I did 3 sets of 5 on bench, 245, which I knew was gonna look super sick on fucking camera, because it actually moved pretty smooth too. Another thing is I had the metal plates, so throwing that shit up, hearing it clank is just... no feeling like it, bruh. Just makes you feel like a fucking animal, a fucking beast, just, throwing around some heavy ass weight. And, yeah, it was a pretty good day. I did that, did some incline. After incline, supersetted that with push-ups. And then finished strong with chest flies. And the chest flies, normally not a fan of like the seated chest or like pec fly machine, but that's what I ended up with. So it's pretty good stuff. Solid pump, went to work, closed that bitch down. And then after that, I just finished doing some dashes. So overall, pretty good day. It's kind of late now. I'm headed home, so probably just gonna go home, eat dinner, maybe watch a couple episodes of Jujutsu Kaisen, and then prep for tomorrow, bro, because tomorrow is a leg day. So I think I already looked at what the weight is. It's 325 pounds, 3 sets of 5, same thing. So, we're definitely going to get that on video, just to show how fucking hard we've been working. And, you know what it is, bro. When there's some heavy ass weight on your back, what are you going to do, bro? You going to fucking bitch up and, fold? Nah, bro. I'm lifting it up, and if I can't lift it, then I'm fucking dying under that bar, bro, because ain't no way in hell that I'm gonna rack some fucking weight because it's too heavy. So, sometimes it be like that. I've been watching these, I don't know if anybody has heard of this YouTube channel, but it's called Jubilee. And I first got put on, this is like fucking years back. Probably like, I don't know if it was when I was still in high school or, my very first year out of high school. But they have a series called Middle Ground. And typically they take 2 opposing perspectives and have them chat on whatever situation that, the topic is for that particular video, right? And I stumbled across it again recently, added the video to my watch later. Finally, later came around and I watched it. So I've actually seen 4 of the videos now. The first video that I actually saw was quote unquote alpha male versus beta male. And that was fairly interesting. I don't know if anybody's heard of Justin Waller, but he's one of the Tates. Not one of the Tates, but he's in a very close circle with the Tates and other red pill quote unquote I've actually heard him interview the younger brother, Tristan Tate. They had a pretty cool interview, you know, talking about fitness, women, how to become better, how to become a better version of yourself, self-improvement, things like that, right? So that's what really caught my attention, is that he was in one of these videos. The second video that I saw was black conservatives versus white liberals. And just to give you a general idea, typically with whatever video topic it is at hand, right? Typically these the prompts, the way the video is structured is there's a prompt, right? For the first, let's just use the alpha male versus beta male, for example, right? One of the prompts, everybody's standing, and then there's chairs for everybody. You basically walk towards the chair. If you agree with the prompt, you talk about it, and then the disagreeers come up and everybody has a conversation about why they agree, why they disagree. For example, one of the prompts for the alphas versus betas was you shouldn't cry in front of your family. And you know, if you agreed with it, you walked up, explained your position. If you disagreed with it, you came up after and they had a conversation about it. So black conservatives versus white liberals, that was a super fire video. There's this guy from PragerU. I'll be real, I don't know his name, but he was on there, and then Destiny, he's another political commentator who is left-leaning. So that was a super cool video. The third video that I saw was male feminists versus female anti-feminists. And again, another super, super great video. Definitely relevant in today's climate and society, bro. Feminism. No feminism, bro. Today's feminism, that is. It's not really about. Feminism is no longer about being equal to men. It's about being better and putting men down, unfortunately. So that was super interesting, especially to hear the females talking about anti-feminism and why feminism is sort of a toxic trait in our society. Because if a guy is like, nah, fuck that, he's a misogynist, quote unquote. But you know, if it's a female who's saying it, it's like, you know, what are you gonna say to her, bro? There's a couple terms that come to mind, but I'm not gonna say those because I don't think that they're those. So the other video that I saw was ex-convicts versus police officers. That one was all right. I feel like there wasn't a lot of common ground in that video, and more so just because in that particular video it's hard to like argue a point if you have emotion attached to it, which is kind of hard, right? Like, people are going to be passionate about what they believe in, and you know, people are going to get riled up, especially if somebody's challenging your worldview and your belief. But it's very important to remove that emotion and remove yourself from that argument, because arguments should be made on logic and facts, in my opinion. So that video really wasn't argued too well. It was a lot of, you know, I kind of got the idea that they were going for, but there was too much my perspective, personal anecdotes, and you know, that's not really productive to a conversation like that. So That one was probably my least favorite of all. And then right now, I just finished the Christians versus ex-Christians. And that video was super fucking good, man. I came across this guy who is, I've seen him on Instagram before, but I guess he has his own YouTube channel. His name is Johnny, or I think it's Johnny. If I'm wrong, fuck it, bro. But I'm pretty sure his name is Johnny Chang. And he's an ex-gang member. Ex-gang member turned Christian advocate and believer in Jesus, bro. And this man is a gangster, bro. I fuck with him. I fuck with his view. I fuck with his perspective. I love the way he communicated his ideas in a firm but gentle way. And you know, I feel like I kind of relate to him, and I see the world almost through a similar lens that he does. I don't really know too much about him, or you know, a lot of the shit that he preaches, but I feel like I can probably say that he's, I need to look more into his shit, but I feel like I can relate to the guy. So that video was super interesting, and you know, I really love videos that are like that. I love opening dialogue. I love having uncomfortable conversations, especially with your peers, bro, or people who, you know, you see with on a day-to-day basis, because it's important to have those conversations, because again, I've said this before, it's nice to articulate your perspective and ideas and also argue them to see if they hold up, and see if what you're saying is actually making sense or if you're just fucking spouting bullshit. But the other is to challenge your peers' perspectives, because we all go through different shit in life. A lot of our experiences shape the way we believe, or have beliefs on certain things, have views on certain things. So it's interesting to see why people think the way they do and how they've come to the conclusions that they have. But yeah, I think it's super important to have those conversations, because those two reasons, and also if either of you are swayed, more than likely if this conversation comes up again in an outer circle, right? So that circle that you have, your inner circle, you know, everybody has their own lives. Everybody has associates and friends and coworkers and acquaintances that they talk to that you don't. So, you know, your ideas are able to spread, especially if you're able to change somebody's mind on a certain topic. And I love that shit, man. There's nothing that I love more than having a conversation that challenges what you think, man. Because that's how we get to truth. The only way to discern what is true and what is not is to talk about it. Because, you know, if you're in an echo chamber where people are telling you X, Y, and Z, and this, that, and the third, and nobody ever challenges you on that, then, you know, from your perspective, everything that is being told to you and you're telling other people is true. And sometimes that may not be the case, right? I'm not always right on certain things, and sometimes I am. And, you know, in order to keep growing, I got to keep articulating ideas. I got to keep talking about things and seeing if my arguments hold up when I'm having a conversation with somebody else. So I fucking love these videos. I'm not gonna lie. One day I would love to fucking have a conversation with strangers like that. You know, set up shop, talk to some people on the street about various topics, man. I got 100 different things that I could talk to strangers about. And, you know, thankfully I'm a gifted conversationist. I don't know if that's even a word or if that's the proper way that you would say that, but I like to think that I can talk to just about anybody. It's kind of my job too. So, yeah, with that being said, bruh, if anybody is watching this, my homie Sonny, He is I don't know if I would call him a videographer, but you know, he makes videos. He used to make music videos on the side and shit, and he knows how to edit. But if there's anybody else out there, man, that wants to help me bring my dream to life, and that's just to have conversations with people, shoot me a fucking message or comment, because I just want to, I mean, I'm only affecting a small percentage of people, like on a macro scale, but you know, I want to say as of yesterday or the day before. What's up, everybody? I just needed to finish because my last video got cut off, so I wanted to say, as of yesterday or the day before, I have a total of 36 subscribers now. So, you know, again, on a macro level, it may not seem like a lot to people, but it's 36 more subscribers than I had at the beginning of this year. So, you know, I just wanted to shout out everybody who, you know, is subscribed, follows, watches these videos, because I don't know if it's truly making an impact on people's lives, but it feels like I am. And that's all I want to do. I just want to make an impact, man. So, yeah, I just needed to finish my thought process there. It's pretty late now. I had to delete some photos and videos because my phone got full of storage. So that's the reason there was a little break in the shot there. So, and for whatever reason, my Instagram has been shadow banned. Like, there's not an issue with Instagram per se. My wife's Instagram is working. My brother's Instagram is good. But mine keeps just saying that the feed can't be reloaded, and I'm getting notifications for messages or whatever, but whenever I try to open it, it's not working. So Instagram, what the fuck, bro? But whatever. With that being said, I just want to thank everybody for taking the time to watch these videos, bro. Yeah, let me know. I wanna meet like-minded people who can help me bring my dream, my vision, my mission to life. So, with that being said, I'm about to head to bed. I'll see you all tomorrow. Have a wonderful night.